Hello and welcome back to the 3-Star Podcast. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you are when you're watching this. As always, our host, Myles. And for this episode, we've got a nice little change. We are not joined by Sean for today's episode. He is elsewhere. However, I have brought in two of my esteemed colleagues from the training team. Introducing Adam.
How do everybody? I wouldn't say esteemed. I won't class myself as an esteemed colleague. Just, I don't know, really. But we do miss our Sean, don't we? Actually, Sean's actually here. Sean, do you want to say hiya?
Hi, mate. You all right?
Sean, just back off a minute. Hang on. Yes, they're fine. Yeah, Sean's there.
I can tell you, living 15 minutes away from Sean, Adam, that was bang on. That was a spot-on Warsaw impression right there. And we are also joined by the lovely Lucy. Lucy, say hello.
Hi, guys. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't go for esteemed. I'm just going to go for colleague at this point. You know, I'm going to go for that. And honestly, that accent, I really hope you don't hear any more of that. I won't lie.
You might do if you're lucky. If you play a card right, you might get his cough as well.
I don't know what's more interesting for the viewers. Is it Adam's attempt at the Birmingham accent or Lucy's lovely decor behind her in your kitchen? How you've made it look so animated.
It's beautiful.
Oh, it's a real talent. You know, it's the whole plan for the new flat. I'm just thinking, let's just go down the route of the Simpsons. You know, let's throw it back, which is what we're doing today, isn't it?
It is. Yeah. It is. Before we get into our topics today, Lucy, because I'm just gonna throw it out there. If you had the money and the time and the resources, would you decorate your new flat Simpson style? So even Simpson-esque or like a like-for-like copy of what we see on the show?
Oh, that is a tough one. I mean, if for my kitchen, I would 100% have the little corn, little curtains because they're just the cutest thing in the whole world. But I don't know, because I kind of want people to come and visit my house and not get a headache when they walk in. So it might be a bit too bold. But yeah, if I had the money.
A lot of Simpsons fans out there are going to be hating you now, Luce.
Oh, but I'm such a big Simpsons fan. Guys, accept me.
That's all you need, Simpsons fans. That's all you need to come to your house. Anyone else who don't like that decor can get out.
Get out, not my friends.
Let's keep it here. Let's go straight into like a little throwback. So we've got Simpsons in the background. I can see also Where's, right, here we go. I don't know if this is UK or American, so I'm going to ask the question. Is it Where's Wally or is it Where's Waldo?
Exactly. It's exactly where you come from, isn't it? So in America, I think they say Waldo, don't they?
I'm sure it's Waldo in America. I know
Waldo
Where's
in
Wally.
America and Wally over here.
It's always going to be Wally. Wally's the one.
I think he's up here somewhere.
Let me see if I can see him.
Yeah, don't let the viewers know, Adam. What I'm going to say is, for everyone watching this, I want you to timestamp, if you can see it big enough anyway. I want you to timestamp when you found Wally and his location. What you should have done, Adam, is you need the ones where it's got like A, B, C, D across the top and then 1, 2, 3. People can comment.
Well, that's on the back pages, isn't it? This is old school Where's Wally, this is. So when you're looking on the books, all the checklists are on the back. So yeah, we're not playing the easy game here.
I cannot see him for the life of me. This is just going to be the show now. It's just going to be staring this close to the camera trying to find him. Sorry, guys.
I think this was something I would class as a pastime for me. A good old Where's Wally when I was a child. But the question is, when it came to Where's Wally, were you the type of guys to do like 1 page a day? Would you try and complete the book in one, or would you go until you're bored?
Do you want to go first, Luce?
Yeah, I'll go first. So almost definitely I'd be the kind of person that's like, I need to complete this book as soon as it arrives. Which wasn't good because, as you can see, I am very visually impaired. So it would take me a good it'd be a day. My parents would love it. Put me in front of a Where's Wally book. I'd be silent for the day, holding the book like up here, trying to find him. But yeah, I wasn't very good at it. So I'd still try and complete the book and I wouldn't give up, which I think is a very good trait, not to give up. But yeah, I'd be an all day kind of person. What about you, McNabb?
I'd probably do it a page at a time. I'd like take my time with it. Get our Wally, get his girlfriend, get what his name? What's the other guy called? The
creepy one, the one with the evil one.
I was going to say Wario, but that's Nintendo. I'd literally take my time, find all the scrolls, look for Wizard, get his dog, and then I'd literally.
Wizard.
Yes, mate.
What about all of that?
Yeah,
God, I
exactly.
really was
See, you're not a
rubbish.
true Wally fan, are you? Yeah, I used to basically take my time and have a look through all like the funny moments, like a guy treading on like a bee that's going to be about to be stung, going to sting him and stuff like that. I thought it was pretty class. It used to take him, I think it took him 8 weeks per page to do these books. 8
Oh,
weeks.
wow.
But if you think about it, how many scenarios there is and how many like drawings, well, it's massive. It used to be like a really big canvas of it, and then it'd take him 8 weeks to do one page, shrink it down, and then sell it on and stuff. He's made millions out of it.
Oh,
Fucking
honestly, I wish I had that talent. It's something else.
Yeah. I think he
Yeah.
sold it. I think he sold it to the publishers years ago for millions, and now it's worth billions. Well, probably not
Yeah.
billions, but I don't know. But yeah, look, it's actually coming out. Oh, I was trying to do like a virtual green screen thing. Look, I'm actually behind. Oh, it's gone now. It's gone. But yeah, Milesy baby, what did you used to do?
I think the difference between nowadays and back then is, as a child, I used to do everything. It was either I was out playing hide and seek. It depends on what you called it. There was manhunt, tracker, Aki. Again, this is all different areas, so people might be looking at me like I don't know what any of those games are apart from hide and seek. But tracker, when we called tracker or Aki, it was basically one person would like stand by a lamppost, close their eyes and count to 60 seconds. The lamppost was base. We would all then run off and hide. And then after 60 seconds, they would come and look for you. And then your objective was to get from your hiding place back to the base without getting caught.
That's
Nice.
50-50. That's what we used to call it. What did you call it?
Tracker, because you're trying to track someone down.
Oh,
No, it's 50-50. It's just
Or
need to go back.
manhunt. When we played it with the older kids, it became manhunt.
That's just vicious, man.
manhunt. Yeah, when you got older, yeah. I think your daughter's trying to find you now, Miles, to be fair. I can hear it background going,
I think the issue that we're finding is because I've turned Moana down, she's getting louder. But I had to turn Moana down, so I don't want the viewers to pick up Moana in the background.
Oh, it's fine,
it's a
mate.
good one.
If you hear
Love
some
that one.
shouting, it's Maui, or he's just about to go down into the realm of monsters for all those that are at home thinking, oh, what scene are you at? He's just about to jump down the big hole. Is it Lakatoa? He just said it, Lakatoa, something like that. I don't know. It's for her. It's not for me, even though I do know every single song.
We all believe you. We all believe you.
So we're
How
talking.
about you,
So yeah.
Lucy? What was you doing as a kid, Lucy?
Oh, as a kid, the first thing was like computer games and like online games became huge because I'm not a 90s kid. I am a 2000s kid, born in 99. So yeah, I've got.
Come on, minute. We feel old there, don't we, kid? Oh man,
whilst you were playing with wheel and stick and, and stuff like that. There was Club Penguin. That was the one. Oh my god.
Club Penguin. What's that one?
Club Penguin. Oh, so basically you were a little penguin and you had an igloo. It was an online game and you could go and play mini games online. What about Neopets? You got to know Neopets.
Tamagotchi.
I was going to say that penguin one. I thought, remember, Miles, you remember I don't know how old you are, Miles, to be fair, so forgive me. But like, when the little penguins used to come up the stairs, you used to climb the stairs and they used to slide down.
And the little slide.
That's what I thought you meant. That's what I was like, oh yeah, I know that, but no, you're on about something completely different.
No, that was a good game though. The little like skiing penguins.
Yeah, and there were about 10 of them or something, weren't there?
That was a good one. Mousetrap. That was my favorite game, but I got bored of it because
Never in my life.
What?
Never in my life. I've played it. Never in my life have I ever completed a full game of Mousetrap.
That's me with Monopoly. I've never completed a game of Monopoly in my life.
Oh,
I think I've lost friendships and I haven't spoken to family members after a game of it, but never completed a game of Monopoly.
When you say never completed, do you mean you've never seen it to the end, or do you mean you went bankrupt and then was kicked out of the game while everyone else kept playing? Because technically you do, that is finishing it, you just didn't finish very well.
It's a bit of both, I think. Usually the game comes out Christmas Eve and then we don't talk as a family until New Year's Day. We've got
my room.
We've got a Simpsons Monopoly. Oh,
nice.
My absolute pride and joy. But
that's worth a few bob now if it's in good condition.
I want the Harry Potter one.
I think there might be tears in it. Tears, blood, anger. It's ruined our family.
I think I've got a South Park Monopoly one that's I have actually still sealed actually. So it's
Oh,
worth a few
wow.
bob now. Yeah. I'm after the Futurama one next. That's sealed, but they're going for a pretty penny on eBay.
That's
But yeah.
sell our nostalgia.
Yeah, it's great. Oh God! And then what about? You ever played Ghost House? The board
No.
game. Similar
Ghost House?
similar to Mousetrap, but you have to go through the house without getting into like little traps and stepping on little traps and stuff like that, and trap doors and things. No,
That sounds fun.
No, it does sound fun.
hey, I'll tell you,
Mousetrap
I'm going to
I
show you
never
something in a minute. Check this out. So I love charity shopping, right? And
Yes.
I'm all about nostalgia. Yeah. Check this out. I didn't get just one in this charity shop. Yeah. Hang on. Let's have a look at
Here we
this.
go.
It always
wait for
worries
this.
me what he's going to bring up.
Can't wait for this reveal.
Right. So I don't know if you've ever seen
Oh,
Hero Quest. Can you see
he's
that?
gone. We've lost
Oh,
him.
you've gone.
Hero Quest.
You need to
there go,
hold
Hero.
it to your chest. There you go.
Hero
Look at-
Quest.
Look at that.
Okay.
Look at that.
Wow.
But not just one. There are two in there, right? And these are going for
Oh,
like
different
200
ones.
quid online on eBay, right? So I'm shaking it charity shop. I'm like going, oh my God. And I'm looking at it, right? And they're like going for £2 a pop, right? This was like a couple of months, just before lockdown. And I'm looking, I'm shaking, I'm going, oh my God, this is like my childhood dream. This is like, and anyway, I looked inside and said, can you just check the other one? And she gets the box and she drops it. All the pieces go everywhere. And I'm like this behind her head. Like if you'd have been a fly on wall, I'd have been like this going, I'm not going to. But yeah, literally, she put them all back in. I got it home and they had all the expansion packs as well. I got all the expansion packs. And I spent about £6 on it. And even the expansion packs, these small little boxes, are like going for 140 quid. Mental.
Wow.
So I've got that.
We're all adults right now. You can tell we're all adults. This is a grown man
Absolutely.
getting excited about a board game.
Absolutely. Honestly, I love going into charity shop because you can find like there's one, I got a Dungeons and Dragons edition and it was still sealed.
Ooh.
I was like, have you got any more of it back?
God, I can imagine you
Crack
coming
addict.
in,
Have you got any more?
got a
of it
little
back?
backpack, just walking in like, do you have any toys? You got any toys?
Couldn't
My
believe
mum's
it.
giving me £5 to spend.
Oh,
It's
honestly,
that man again that keeps buying children's toys.
literally,
Get him out of here.
they are
He's scaring the
worth
people.
so much. I know that crazy guy. It's like literally, I've got a little photo in the background saying, "Have you seen this man? Do not let him in." Like outside. Yeah.
Oh God, as you holding
Mental.
all your little toys, like
No, I used to be huge. But the thing is, like, well, obviously, when you're younger, you don't keep hold of them. You don't think, oh, I'm going to keep these sealed because they're going to be worth a fortune when you're young. Like, I had all the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles collection. You know, like the figurines back from like 1989. I think it were the first ever ones, and even like the Foot Soldier party
Ooh.
van Turtles one. And now they're going for so much money now.
I was like that. I had the big Thunderbirds Island.
Oh my God! Have you
That
still got it?
was no, it's gone now. I think don't. I'm ashamed of myself, but it had the pool that opened up, and I think it was number 3 that came up.
Is that the green one? Was number 3 the big
No,
green
'cause
one?
Yeah, the green
I think that's
one's
number 2.
Number 2, number 3.
Oh, okay.
That was the pointy one.
What was the? Yeah, because we're going to get into
That's it.
The
Sorry,
one.
welcome
red
to
one.
Thunderbirds podcast.
the red one came out of the pool, wasn't it? Or was it number 1?
I thought it was the white one that came out the pool, the really pointy one.
Let's
Oh, I
pause.
thought-
Let's pause.
Right,
Let's have a quick
quick
one,
pause.
Quick,
We'll do a
have
quick
look.
live check and then we'll come back. Thunderbirds were puppets.
Yeah, or strings,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah, puppets and
mega
strings.
popular. Mega popular.
Oh, I
Penelope.
didn't watch that one. It was the live movies for me.
Oh, here we go
Oh,
again.
God.
Oh, this is where you separate the oldies from the youngies.
Yeah, these 2000s. What strings? Do you know what a puppet is, Lucy? So back in the day, toys used to
I
have
know
strings.
Muppets. I know the Muppets.
Oh, I love the Muppets.
Oh yeah, hand puppets. I guess. Yeah, I love the Muppets.
I know
was
what
your-
a puppet is.
I was going to say, what's your favourite Muppets film that they brought out?
It's got to be a Muppets Christmas Carol. That has
Yes.
to be
Yes.
the greatest, a Muppets Christmas Carol.
Oh, it's cracking up with Michael Caine. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. But Muppets Treasure Island was a belter.
Oh, I forgot.
With
I need
Tim
to watch
Curry.
that. You guys are
Yeah.
setting me up for a weekend of not leaving the house.
It's funny you mentioned that, Adam. Was it a few weeks ago? I literally watched the Disney Treasure Island with the futuristic skateboard, futuristic hoverboard
Yes.
version.
Spoiler
And
alert.
then as soon as that finished, because it brings up the recommended, the Muppets one was there, and I was like, I'm not going to say no to the Muppets.
So honestly, mate, it was so like I just the way I'm getting excited just thinking about it. Like the music, it's basically a musical. Billy Connolly's in it, for crying out loud.
Yes.
The black spot. Sorry, just to be thrown in there. Billy Connolly, what an idol, what an icon. But yeah,
what's your favourite Muppet? That's the big question, though. Out of all of the Muppets, who's your favourite?
There's Rizzo and Gonzo.
Gonzo. I'm thinking Gonzo.
Yeah.
Mine's an odd one.
Go on.
Beaker.
Beaker's yeah, because he just
absolutely.
That's it, and he's got no neck. Oh, he has got a neck, but it's like a pencil.
Sorry for any earphone users there.
It's the mouth. You know what?
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have. I try and put it on to get Mila, my daughter, into Muppets, but they've got a new show called Muppets Now on Disney Plus, and they literally do a science episode, and he's in it, and it's just them destroying his stuff all the time.
He always ends up getting the short straw, doesn't he?
He does.
It's just the fear in his little ping pong ball eyes.
His life insurance must be through the roof. Aviva pulling their hair out.
Yeah, and I love, after all this time, how realistic the relationship between Kermit and Miss Piggy is.
Oh, honestly,
I know
I need
up
a
and down in it.
relationship like that.
A love-hate relationship on the brink.
Going through all these adventures, and then like, separating, going your own way, and then coming back.
I just need a Kermit. I need my Kermit in my life.
Any Kermits out there can do a really wonderful Kermit impersonation. Send it in, and Lucy will decide and take you out on a date. All expenses paid.
All expenses paid.
All expenses paid.
That's not happening. If you dress up as Kermit, you're pretty much sealing a second date as well. So.
Oh, mate. Do you ever watch Muppets Babies as well?
I haven't seen that before.
Kind of weirded me out.
Yeah, I haven't.
That was really good. I really enjoyed that.
Little baby Kermit in a little nappy.
Yeah, well, good.
Actually, yeah, it's kind of cute. But
that was the same time as Chippendale. No, what's it called? Was it Chippendale?
Chippendale.
Yeah, it was. I was thinking of the strippers. Sorry.
What's Chippendale?
Rescue Rangers.
Oh, right. No, that's it. Right. Turn this off. I'm sick and tired.
I know. Oh, dearie me.
You being serious?
Little, like the chipmunks.
Yeah, the little chipmunks. Chippendale used to have.
What did they do?
They just go solving crimes, don't they? Rescue Rangers.
They basically set up the career of Alvin, Theodore, and Simon. That's what they did.
My heroes, Alvin and the Chipmunks. Oh, honestly, those are my guilty pleasure films.
Chipmunks.
Those are my guilty pleasure films. It's bad. But I used to listen to the Alvin and the Chipmunks album just on repeat. I must say I was about 16, 17 at the time. So
yeah, I never went that far.
all this nostalgia talk, guys. If there's anything that you guys could bring back from your childhoods and normalize it now as an adult, what would that be?
Ooh, McNabb, you go first. I've got to think about this one.
Hang on. Now you're separating the cacks amongst the pigeons. Say that again, Milesy boy. So if I could bring something back.
You could bring back something. Hold on a minute, right. I'll sort this one out in a second. If you could bring something back from your past and make it cool now. So, for example, running around as adults playing hide and seek is not a norm, but I would 1,000% be a part of that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, gosh. To be honest, mate, it's happening anyway. I think no matter. I think hide and seeks. Like that film Tag, when that guy, them groups of lads that kept doing tag for 40 years. You know what I mean? So there was, I think it was called Tag. I'm trying to think because board games are back. God, it's tricky. Bring something back. I'm stumped. I'm absolutely stumped because probably films like nostalgic film bum bags.
Oh,
so like Jurassic Park or
Jurassic Park. They tried to bring that back.
Well, I did I've actually got the bum bag Jurassic Park, and I wore it in town once, and I got a few looks, mainly looking at me and going, "What the hell are you doing?" But
charity shops locking their doors, hiding underneath the tables. He's back.
No, I don't know, mate. I'd probably just old school. I don't know. Miles, you've really stumped me there, pal. You really got me.
Have you got one, Lucy, or do you want me to go?
I think I've got two. So one of them is building dens. Like,
yes,
that was my favorite thing to do as a kid because I was really lucky. I grew up in the woods, so literally in the middle of nowhere. And mainly because my mum was like, get out the house, don't want to see your face, get out there until the sun goes down. So I'd be out there making dens. Doing that as an adult, that's what I'm about. I want to do that now. But I feel like I might get some weird looks if someone just walks past and sees an adult there just building a little hut out of sticks.
This is why I said we should, and it would be normalised. So it would be normalised for you to take a walk, I don't know, around Hyde Park in London, just seeing a variety of adults in their suits walking down on their breaks.
Oh, just Regent's Park, and you've just got all the city people from London. They've all got their three-piece suits on, and they're there just like playing conkers.
Yes, conkers, blow heck.
For me, it's outdoor games.
Outdoor games in general.
Yeah, it's outdoor. If I had the money, I would buy some land, like a farm, and just turn it into the world's biggest adult hide and seek tracker / 50-50 stuck in the mud playground.
Stuck in the mud, what a game. Oh, I love that.
Do you think that's not normal then? Like just doing all that general stuff anyway? I mean, you kind of do, like you're doing it with your children and stuff like that, and like
with your children, it's normal, and watching kids do it, it's normal. But if you came out your house one day, Adam, and heard someone say, "Shh, don't start your car," and you looked under your car and saw a full-grown adult there, and you were like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I'm hiding." You'd probably turn your head and be like, from
It's
who?
going to be McNabb doing it.
I don't think I would, mate. I think a lot of people, if someone started, saying this is normal, well, what is normal these days? You know what I mean? Like, for goodness sake, I'm all for it. In fact, I'm going to give you my address later on, and we'll try it out later. I'm going to see you under my car tomorrow.
That's it, right? I'm going to message you when I'm in the area, and then I'm just going to shout, "Marco!" And I'll wait for your Polo reply.
Marco Polo, what a game.
We'll see how well it works.
Oh, this is just making me think of like old tech as well. Because I remember I came in that age where I was like, remember getting my first phone and just like seeing like the difference in the phones as well. Like obviously can't do a podcast with Samsung without talking about Samsung phones. My first phone was a Samsung. And it was one of those, which one? It was the one that had that little spinny camera. I was a very lucky kid. It had the camera. It was the one that got advertised with the Matrix and all of that. Had the camera that rotated.
Was that the first Matrix? I thought the first it was Nokia, wasn't it? Nokia had the
I think they may have done it with the second one.
Flip phone thing, yeah.
For Lucy to say her first phone was a Samsung, you must be really young. To not say Nokia, Sony Ericsson, Motorola.
I had a Sony Ericsson. I had a Sony Ericsson Walkman, and I had Tire Cruise Dynamite on repeat on that phone. That was my ringtone. That was my alarm.
I think, my first Samsung was like a D500, but it wasn't my phone. It was like an old one from my brother's. I think my actual first Samsung device that I owned was an S6 Edge. And I actually got it. I got it 6 months before I started working for Samsung. And then as I joined Samsung, the S7 launched. And I was like,
I loved the S7. The S7 Edge, that was the first one that really got me into smartphones.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't a very cool kid, in case you couldn't tell from the entirety of the podcast so far and what I've been saying. Wasn't the coolest kid. So I did not have a smartphone until till the S7 Edge came out. What year was that? God, that must have been 4 years ago.
I think last week.
Last week.
S7 will be 5 years next year, only because that's how long I would have been at Samsung. What phones were out when you guys joined? So what was the phones as you guys joined?
I think I joined during S10.
I joined the week of S10 launch, which was firstly the most stressful week of my life. Being thrown in the deep end with this phone, I won't lie, I'm really happy that I joined at a phone launch, because I absolutely fell in love with that S10.
10 and the Note 10, but those phones alone were amazing. And I think we forget that because we have two big launches, well, three now sort of, but we have 3 big launches a year. So when you work in phones, considering how many phones passed through us,
I know, mate.
it came out the start of last year,
and it was like that has set the foundations for like all these little features like your wireless power share, your dynamic AMOLED, and all that bag of mashings. But yeah, still, you're totally right, mate. When someone said S10 the other day, I was like, oh yeah, it came out about. Oh God, I thought it was like 3 years ago. Well, mate, where have I been sleeping?
It made me think, I was like, God, how long have I been working?
I remember, so you mentioned PowerShare, Adam. I remember when that came out and I was telling everyone, oh, you can do wireless PowerShare. And people were like, you're never going to use that. And then like 3 weeks later or something, you're out and people's batteries are dying. I'm just like, oh, if your battery's dying, you don't have a charger, do you? Oh, only you knew.
Genuinely using it right now. I'm using it right now because I did the classic thing of knowing that I've got stuff to do today, but just falling asleep on the sofa instead of going to bed and plugging my phones into charge. It was a binge watch of The Simpsons last night, and it led to me completely forgetting to plug anything in. So yeah,
look at that book. I've got this as well, the Simpsons book, Homer's Odyssey. But you should have a little read of that. It's got all like Mitch and Dando's like all their classic quotes and like famous episodes and stuff. Like really good read, and it's got trivia games in there as well. So if you're a true Simpsons fan, Lucy, we shall see. We shall see.
Oh God,
we shall see. Eba.
What? Were you meant to say Eba gum?
No, Eba. It's from the movie when Grandpa Simpson starts rolling on the floor in the church.
Oh, I don't.
Call yourself a true fan.
Don't want to watch the film. They shouldn't have they brought the film out too late, in my opinion. In my opinion, They brought it out too late. If they'd have brought it out back in the day in the 90s, smashing.
We are going to put a pin in this because when it comes to Simpsons jumping the shark and when they should have released the movie, I feel like that's a whole episode. In itself.
100%.
Got a lot to say about that.
Yeah, and the S20 range, you do get the Galaxy Watch Active with that.
Lovely.
On there.
That's pretty good.
Our next episode is our 20th episode, so we are doing something special for our 20th episode for you fans out there. So if you are a fan of Samsung, next episode, episode 20, will be a big one for you guys. So before we leave and before we say goodbye, this has been a nostalgia-filled episode. We've got nostalgic background. Adam's sporting a lovely nostalgic jumper.
Oh, yeah. Can you see what it is? Look, hang on. So you remember Dinosaurs, the program Dinosaurs?
Yes.
So I designed this using the old Note 10. I kid you not.
Oh, really?
Yeah, mate.
So
everything.
impressive.
So
I generally did not know that.
Jurassic Park, and that's Dinosaur. And yeah, got me on a little t-shirt business online, and so I did it all on the Note 10 and just basically put it all on a drop shipping company.
Oh, there we go. Well, just in case, Adam, plug your t-shirt company.
Oh, have a little look. It's piccolojoe.com. Easy as that. And if you love your 80s and 90s nostalgia, Arnold Schwarzenegger is the greatest actor of all time. Have a look on there. You'll see a few Arnold Schwarzenegger stuff on there as well. But yeah, it's great. Great stuff. Cheers, pal. Thanks for letting me do that.
He's been waiting the whole time for it. Like he's been sat there with his jumper, like.
And there's Wally. Bye. Yeah. I'm joking.
You guys at home can't see it, but without these backgrounds, he's actually sat in like a decor shop that he's built up, like a pop-up shop.
I'm actually in the charity shop. Can I take these boards, please, love? I'll take these board games.
Oh God.
Right. As we bring this to an end, Lucy, Adam, let's recommend something nostalgic to our fans out there to watch, whether it's a nostalgic game, TV show, movie.
What are we doing? Like 3 things?
One each, I think.
Okay, let's do one each. Then we'll do a game. We'll do a game, TV show, and movie, and anything.
So, as in game, as in game board, like a board game.
Any kind of game.
Whatever game you want.
That's for mine. Actually, there you go. You just stole mine for my Game Boy. Any Zelda, Pokemon Yellow, Blue, Red. Oh, I was the big Game Boy Color. I was a big Game Boy Color fan.
Yeah.
Go play one. You can get those things really cheap these days. My nostalgic movie. What would a nostalgic movie be? For my TV show, I'd say It, because I recently watched it again. The TV show It.
What, with Tim Curry?
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of people thought it was a film, didn't they?
I did until a few years ago, and then I realised it was a TV special.
Yeah.
And the only thing I don't like about the TV special compared to the movie is the TV special keeps flicking between them as kids and adults. So you know nothing serious happens because you see them as adults. Whereas the movies did it right. First one was all kids, then all adults. And then a nostalgic movie, Muppets Treasure Island or the normal Treasure Island, why not? Being as we just spoke about it.
Oh God, I'll quickly do mine. So nostalgic game. I'm gonna keep shouting about Mousetrap. Honestly, you've got to play it. May take a whole afternoon to set up, but it's worth it for that one move where you get to roll the little mouse around. Nostalgic TV show. Obviously, it's going to be The Simpsons. Like, you can't not, but only seasons 1 up to about 12. Don't go past that. You're just going to be disappointed. And nostalgic movie. The Goonies. Love that movie.
Oh, what a movie.
Thought I dropped that in. Sprinkle that one in the end.
Yes, great stuff. Well, we're going to start off with a game. I think we're going to have to start nostalgic. It was revolutionary. I'm going to go with Super Mario 64. 81, Super Mario 64 for me. For a nostalgic TV show, we're going to go with Alf. I don't know if you've seen Alf before.
Alf.
Yeah, we used to try and eat the cat all the time, bless him.
Yeah.
Is someone playing Little Mermaid in the background?
It's Moana. This is why I turned it. She's singing. She's currently...
I thought it was...
your world. She's just found her spirit... For everyone that's watching, she's just found her spirit grandmother, and she's now singing that song.
Nice.
Big moves.
And then for the film, it's going to have to be Flight of the Navigator. Disney. It's a Disney film. A lot of people don't know that.
Disney.
But you'll probably seen that, Miles, because you've got Disney Plus, haven't you? So you wouldn't have known
Disney
that before,
Plus.
probably.
The amount of movies I saw on there that I didn't realize were Disney. You are right. That's the amount. I was like, this is Disney.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? It's quite...
It is ridiculous. And you mentioned Mario 64. It's currently their 30th
anniversary,
year anniversary. And at the end of this month, anyone out there that has a Nintendo Switch, they are re-releasing 3 of the biggest Mario games. I know Mario Galaxy is one of them because that's the best Mario game.
Mario Sunshine was one of my GameCube favorites. Super Mario Sunshine, really good. And I think it was Mario Galaxy. Did you say Mario Galaxy?
Yeah, there's Galaxy, Sunshine, and I can't think of what the third one is. All Stars. I know All Stars is part of it as well, so it's kind of like 3
the All Stars
games in
is
one,
free online. So when you go to your game section, like this NES and the SNES, you can get that for free.
This is another full episode, guys, talking about Mario throwback.
Oh, go on.
But it's ridiculous. The amount of time that we've had just chatting about nostalgia. We could have a whole series on nostalgia, but we are going to run out of time. We keep doing that, which I think we're about to do, actually. Yeah, honestly. My cup of tea's getting cold, people. My cup of tea's getting cold.
The
Get my whistle.
The shot clock has ran over. That is.
I can't believe that. That's gone really quick, that.